Welcome to one of the top matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals, each coming in ranked in the top 25. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois, the home of the Fighting Illini. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. We'll hand it off. Gets some space around the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll run it from the gun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Altmaier. The short completion of the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Caught in the backfield. It's Dixon, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Trojans offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
Oh, what a move. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Crucial conversion right now. Trying to find some room. It's Jordan. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And they'll use the ground game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Altmyer. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He finds his tight end for the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. He keeps it himself.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Dropping back. It's Altmaier. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And it's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Gives it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
1st down here for this offense. To the air. It's Maiava. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To the air, it's Maiava. He's going to take off here. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
And the Trojans are going to cash in here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to create better field position. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. Oh, what a grab! It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Touchdown, Illinois. Great connection there for 6 points. So the offense clicking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. who had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, if I'm the defensive coordinator, you can't leave the middle of the field that wide open. Makes it so easy for the quarterback to read and recognize and get the ball out of his hands for a first down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, it's play action. It's reeled in. It's Jordan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Back to pass. It's Mayava. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Going to kick it away for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Dumps it down to the back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up a second down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's wide open. Look out. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Illinois lines up 1st and goal now. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Bootleg looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking deep to the right side. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Illinois 20, USC 10.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Close to the tight end. What a catch! And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw. It's Altmaier. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for him. Grab down the middle. It's Dixon. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The back's got it again. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Altmaier. The receiver makes the catch. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Still no answer for this offense. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Maiava. It's a quick grab.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. He finds his man. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
By the receiver.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds as pass rush closing in.
Well, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball at the 31. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Gets the first and still running. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, USC. The comeback is on.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here's the second down play. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back. It's Maiava. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. First down for the offense.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Trying to convert with a sneak. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Tight end goes in motion, keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Looks like Illinois will have the 1st down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's Altmaier. Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
First point, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Illini line up now, 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Illinois, to put them on top now. Can you say methodical? A marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And, Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Maiava. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Lane. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Great execution on the RP.